GingerGM.
Hi everyone, and happy Easter Sunday to you all on this beautiful day in England. The sun is glorious over here. It's shining brightly. So my plans for the day, I'm going to do this stream for 2 hours, and then I'm going to try to make a bed. I've got a flat pack single bed I'm trying to make downstairs. And that should be interesting. And then a barbecue and a beer. That's a great way to end the day. Barbecue and a beer. So got some disposable barbecues. Gonna get outside and get some beer going basically. So happy Easter everyone anyway. So basically hello to everyone also in the chat. So lots of regulars there, which is fantastic to see. So hello to all you guys who are in the chat. And today, basically, we are doing a stream. I'm going to play subscribers to my Twitch channel. So those of you who have subscribed to this channel, you'll get a challenge to play me, a Grandmaster. So I'm going to, I've been streaming a lot more recently. You see, I'm trying to do it 4 or 5 times a week at least. So if you do subscribe now, you should get more benefits, as in you get a chance to play me at least once a week, which is not bad. 4 games against a Grandmaster a week for $5. And if you beat me in one of those games, you get free DVD, which is worth £20 anyway. So, it's not a bad idea to subscribe. So another thing you might have noticed is now it's come so quickly. It's only like, how many days? So we got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, in 5 days time, I'm playing against my nemesis, a rightless infliction of chess, Ben Feingold. So I'm facing Ben Feingold in a rematch. I lost to him the last time, but I'm going to be a bit fresher this time. I'm going to take it more seriously, and I hope to do a little bit of prep even this week. Probably won't, and I'll be playing him on Friday at 8 p.m. British summertime. So at the moment it's midday, so in 8 hours from now on Friday we have our 3-hour rivals match, and I hope to do well. I hope to do better than last time. And he's a good player, don't get me wrong, he's a Grandmaster. He's not going to be easy, but I will do the best that I can in that match. So yeah, so that's we'll see what happens. Now you might have seen above, I've just created a donation goal. I don't know if we get any of that money. It's a nice idea. If we do, we might get quite a lot of viewers for the match. And if you want to donate something, which is kind of donation towards the match, I'm stopping the donation after the match on Saturday. Any money donated is going to go to cats protection. I'll probably do some more of these charity streams, so I don't take all the money. It's nice to give some of it away. If you want to help me, you can buy a DVD, you get something in response. But as we've got a fair few of you watching, and we'll probably have a fair few on Friday, why not? Let's do, try to do a bit of good. And obviously I have Charlie the Chess Cat, who's on Twitter. There's a picture of Charlie above. And I thought for this donation thing, we'll try to give the money to cats who haven't got a home. So cats who are homeless, to try to save them, house them, and get them a home over here in England. So if you do fancy donating anything, it will go in that bar, and we'll see if we can get any donations on our way to 1,000, which would be fantastic. Even if we get a little bit, it'd be great. So if you do feel generous, then go and throw in a couple of quid. It's not going to go to me, it's going to Cats Protection. If we do this again in future, we'll think of another charity. But I feel like, beating Ben is good enough of a goal for me. I don't need any money to beat him. That'll just feel great. Money is important for everyone, especially as chess players. What if you're a dog person? It's animals, man. I'm a dog person as well. I love dogs. I've always had dogs most of my life. Can't have dogs at the moment because I'm away too much. But if you're a dog person, it's the same kind of thing. It's an animal charity. So come on, if you're a dog person, I'm sure, the next time we can do something like that. Oh, Hatipo is a vet. Oh wow, I didn't realise that, Hatipo. Oh cool, that's a cool little job to have. So good on you, sir. Good on you, Hattie Poe. That's a fantastic job to have. Must be bloody sad at times. I remember when we put our last cat down, it was like one of the worst days ever. And, you know, it's just a fear, isn't it? You know, putting animals down. But, you know, anyway, so Chess Society, hello there, sir. Is the petition to save the musical? No, who gives a damn about the musical? I don't give a damn about the musical. No, it's not to save the musical or anything else like that. So who is going to be the first to donate? Who's going to be the first to donate? Come on. Is anyone just going to throw in like $1? Just throw in $1. Maybe the minimum is $5. I don't know. Who is going to be the first? Come on. Let's see if anyone is going to be. It's Good Sunday. Where is your heart? Oh, I won't pressurise you too much. It's up to you. And I know we do that. What about duck charity? That's not a bad idea as well. To donate to a duck charity. Those poor bloody ducks. Sod the ducks. Where's the donation link? It should be below the video. Should be below the video. Is it not there? Donate to my channel. I'll change that banner. I've only just set this up now, but I will change that. If you donate to the channel, it will go towards that. So when it says donate to my channel, I will change that so it says donate to this banner. So if you donate to where it says donations, that should go directly in that above. But I've only had a couple of minutes to set this up, so I need to make some changes for when we do it. I work in Sainsbury's, Simon. I'm sorry I have no money. Don't worry, if you can't afford it, you know, it's just an idea. If you have got a bit of cash and you want to do something, then it's a nice way to do something nice, isn't it? And yeah, so the donation button's below the video if you like that. And of course, if you can't afford to donate, don't worry, man. It's just nice having you here. You don't have to donate. It's just a pleasure to have you all here so we can talk some rubbish and enjoy ourselves. Hey, Jobius. I keep saying Jobius still. Jobius. Hello to you, sir. I'm glad to see you, sir. Thank you for subscribing, Shadow Ace. And that is very kind of you. So that's another way to support me and support the stream. So cheers for that. That's very generous of you. And it might give you a chance to give me a game. Fire and Blood is asking, any commentary gigs coming up? Not at the moment, no. What have I got going on? I'll tell you what I've got going on.
We like that
well, I've got the Ben Feingold match after that one. Oh, Save the Cats. Tom F51. Woohoo! We have our first donation. So a big shout out to Tom. And you can see it does go in the bar above. Way, I like it. Also, thank you to Blobe, who's done a little cheer out there as well. So thank you to Blobe and to Clax, who has subscribed now for 14 months in a row. That's pretty good, man. That's pretty good. I like that. If you don't donate, you support Ben Feingold and the harming of cats. Let's not go that far. I'm not going to emotionally blackmail you to try and get some money for the poor cats. But I like the way that someone has thrown in a bit of donation. Charlie doesn't need saving. Charlie's a very lucky cat. He's sitting in the sun at the moment enjoying himself, but I think he was a rescue cat. We got him a bit later on at some point. Oh, we have £15. How come we got £15? What is the other one? Oh, S-Pen. There we go, another donation to the animals, to the cats. Look at this. This is brilliant. We've already got 15 quid. That's amazing. I love it. I don't support cats and want to harm Ben. I'm not really sure what that is all about. As long as you don't say you want to harm cats, otherwise you're banned. From the channel. Cats are my favourite animals. Well, cool, man. That's nice. Cats are cool. Dogs are cool. We all like all animals. Weak Porn, I'm glad you're enjoying the Jabava. Who else subscribed then? So it says we've got 15. Oh, there it is. Who is twitching? Look at you guys. Look at you guys. You've got to give yourself a pat on the back for this Easter Sunday. We have the donation starting. Great. If I wasn't a chess player, I'd probably be a salesman. You know, my brother and nephew are both salesmen. I'll be, you know, I can raise money for anything, I'm sure. But this is a good charity. It's a good reason. Let's do it. And feel good about yourself for doing it as well. Do you have to be a friend to challenge me? No, you don't have to be a friend of mine on chess.com. All you have to do is be logged on to chess.com. Change your settings. I see I have 3 challenges already. I have Merry Hatman, Dr. Hattie Poe. Oh, look at this, another one. Grandiose Rum. Can I just call you Mr. Rum? I like that. Mr. Rum, another one. God, this is going brilliantly. We're waiting for you at Rhode Island. I'd love to go to Rhode Island, man. you know, brilliant, or anywhere like that. Yeah, so thank you all for your donations. You guys have been a fantastic start to this day. Considering we got a week to get $1,000, or is it £1,000? Even better. The cats are not going to go poor this Easter, are they? So good start, guys. That's really nice of you. 2.5% already, which is a great start considering we've only just done this. So very good. Very, very, very nice. Thank you anyway. So let's get on to play some chess. And so what we're going to do is the Fine Gold event on. Let's just go through the chat before we start. Fish Rat Cow is saying there's a Fine Gold event on Friday. A winner takes all. I don't think there's any money on the line for the Fine Gold match. I've challenged Ben. I challenged him yesterday. I said I'm willing to put money up against his money. Any money I win, if I win, I'll put to the charity above. I'll probably keep the money that my stake money, because I can't afford to give like 500 away unless I lose it. Then, well, I won't lose it. Let's just put it that way. So there's no money on the line really. By the way, thank you Onseneto for subscribing as well. Very, very kind of you. 4 months in a row. Could let the winner take all the donations from that screen. Well, you could do, but I really want to give at least some donations to the cat charity. If it goes over 1,000, maybe we could do that, you know, whatever. But let's, you know, if he's willing to give any donations, he gets to a charity as well. Let's go for it. I'm happy for that, but I doubt Ben will. I'm sure Ben will probably want to take the money himself and buy some burgers or something. So we don't want to allow that, do we? Is pounds better than dollars? Pounds is actually, when you say better, there's more. Basically, £1 is probably like $1.3, I guess, 1.4. I don't know, because of Brexit over here, things change so bloody rapidly. I don't know, but you get, you know, pounds is worth more than dollars, basically. I think that's the way I should have explained it. So anyway, so any more chats? It's a bit more expensive, yes. Rated or unrated? I prefer unrated. If you want to challenge me, get your challenges now. I can see they're coming up on the list already, and we have a list of people in the queue. I'm going to go through the queue. I'll try to keep it as fair as I can. So the first people who have asked me for a game, I'll probably start with them. Try to make it 5 minute, 3 minutes, so I can get through as many as I can. 5 minute if you want, you know, whatever you guys really fancy. And if you do beat me, remember, you win a DVD from the GingerGM shop. What username to challenge? Come on, if you don't know my username by now, where the hell have you been? Ginger_GM. Let me put it in the chat. There is a bit of a list, so I can't guarantee I'll get through all of you, but I'll do my best. This is what you do challenge. Okay, so let's get started with the games anyway. Let's get started. And yeah, I am kind of winning if Ben does, you know, if he's willing to donate any money he gets to the match, I'm willing to put my money against his money, as long as it goes to some charity which is a good cause, you know. Cats Protection, we could do that again. I'd like to keep some of it. I can give some of my own money to it or something, but yeah, we'll see. I doubt he will. You guys can pressurize him to do that. By the way, last questions, 8 o'clock on 8 o'clock on Friday's the thing. Blobe is saying donations and sub firsts. Well, Blobe, I will give you a game after the first two, but the first two people came in very quickly, so I think you're right. You did donate, so let's give the donations a bit of extra incentive to donate. So I will go, but you have to be a subscriber if you want to play me. That is the rule. If you're not a subscriber, I won't play you a game. Lava Around, you are a subscriber already. Yes, you are, because you have a sign next to your name. You can see that. So let's start. I'm going to start with Merry Hatman. 3 minute game, and Mary's a very good player. What, 2100 are you, Mary, in real life? And we're off. Let's go. So I'm gonna come at you with what you come at me with, Mr. Merry. I'm coming at you with the grob, Sonny Jim. And Merry Hatman's favourite first move as white is the grob. Now I have to confess, I'm not an expert in the grob. And the way I like playing it, I actually like putting my pawn on g5. Now I know that is not the so-called recommended way to play, but you know, sometimes we have to break the rules. So let's now play this move, I guess. And this is a weird little opening I've picked here, I do admit. And let's go h4. I mean, let's get it going. So you cannot see the clock. Oh, you can. Oh, yeah, good point. Actually, let me. Sorry, guys. Let me just readjust the board. Oh, what did I get rid of there? What did I get rid of? I got rid of something by accident. Okay, I'm just going to readjust the board so you can see the clock. What did I just remove? Anything important? No, probably not. Hopefully not. Okay, I'm readjusting so you can see the clock. Thank you for pointing that out. You probably want to see how low a time I am getting. And did I delete anything important? No, that all seems to be good. Oh, don't delete the donations when they come through. That'd be really annoying. I'll have to try it. Okay, let me do that after this game. Let me do that after this game. So, right. So, Mary playing very solid and a good game. And I'm just trying to play. Oh, Mary, you know, I really always like playing Martin. Because Martin is a guy off my own heart. And he loves playing aggressively. And he's a very strong player. And he castles queenside here. Which is certainly a decent move. And someone else has donated. Okay, Slelfar, thank you for the donation. I have somehow deleted the donation box, which I am a little bit annoyed about. So I'm going to try to get that back up in a jiffy. So let me do that. So thank you for the donation by Slelfy. It hasn't come up yet, but let me see if I can multitask and quickly do that. So if I go here, right, I'm going to do this and try not to lose on time. This is something I have to do, but thank you so much, widgets. Oh, God, are we going to do this in time? Where is it? Am I going to lose on time? So this is the technology you use. Where is the money? Donation. Where is the donation? Got that one. Where is it? Street. Oh, no, I don't know where it's gone. I'll play the game first. Let's get the game out of the way. Okay, and then I'll try to set that up so you can all see. Okay, well, Merry Hatman playing a very good game. At the moment, I feel my king could be more exposed than his king. And let's see. So the knight comes in here. He's coming in here. I have no attack either, so I don't like the way my position is going here at all. I think I need to do some drastic measures here probably. But okay, well, I'm going to try to open up the position a little bit, even though that might work against me. I've only got a minute left, so this is really not looking good for me. Okay, so I'm going to have to try to play super aggressive. So let's play this move. And the idea is I need to start an attack against his king. So that seems like a good lunge to play. And off we go. And we're going to try to come through in the center of the board. And I think now I've managed to turn the tables. Maybe Martin missed this move, which attacks the queen and also attacks the knight. So a bit of a nasty move for Martin to... Okay, he can restrike there. He could have restrike with pawn takes pawn, but he's going for another option. And it's still a bit unclear, but I think my knight can come back to guard my bishop. Pawn takes pawn would have been a better move for Martin a couple of moves ago. And now, with my bishop coming into the game on g2, black has to be very, very careful here. You can see that this idea of pushing the b-pawn has worked out quite well. And I'm just going to increase the pressure. That is actually my threat. That is actually my threat. I hope Martin's not listening. Oh, Martin saw it. I had a very vicious threat there if you guys hadn't seen. It was queen takes b7. That would have been a beautiful checkmate. So the next thing I'm trying to do is bring in another piece to attack b7. So I've kind of seen a target and my knight will want to come. Okay, Martin's doing a little distracting move. Probably a good move. I'm trying to get my knight to one of these two squares to increase the pressure. Okay, so let's dive into this one because I also attack the bishop, but I might lose on time here, so that is certainly a little concern of mine. And do I have okay, so okay, let's go e6, try to cause some hassle with this pawn, and also my queen can now come in towards his king. So I'm really just trying to get as many pieces as near to his king as I can. And my figuring of that is that there should be a big attack. But that last move was really bad. He had rook takes rook. I'm so happy he didn't play that. Okay, so can we... Let's go for the kill. Yeah, Martin missed his chance there. He actually had rook takes rook. And he may have been winning. But that is checkmate. So let me just show that. At the end, I blundered. So at the end of this game... around here, when I went queen here, this was actually a really bad move because my opponent could have played and he just missed this rook takes rook, and I'm in a bit of trouble here, actually. Suddenly I've just lost the rook as a complete patzer. I was doing very well, but the point is, if I go queen takes queen, he has check, and then he takes the queen next move. I mean, maybe I still are okay here because I had this e-pawn and I can cause some problems, but I don't really believe it. And the other point is, if I play rook takes rook here, he takes my queen. So I think actually I blundered a bit at the end. Okay, missed my queen was defending. Yeah, I missed that as well. Okay, let me just change this around. So bear with me a second where I just change some widgets around. Okay, we'll do this very quickly if I can remember how to do that. So we get the money coming up when you do donate. Where is it? Donation box. It's changed. They always change things here, which is really annoying. Okay, we don't want that. Alert box. Do we want? Yeah, maybe this is the one. This is the one. Okay, yeah, I think this is good. Yeah, this is it. Okay, this is going to be, I think I've done this before. Let me get this, because then you can see when the alerts come up. And Martin, close game there, though. I think you had a very good opening against me, to be fair. Okay, so we're just going to move this over there. And let me just test that this works, so we can see when someone does do a donation. Let's test the donation here. Okay, that wasn't actually a real donation. That was just me testing. But if you do want to donate, then please do. Okay, back we go. So that does work. We got that back. Somehow I managed to delete that. Okay, any more questions as we come along? Close game, that one. So Simon, will you be playing the qualifiers for the 960 World Championships? Probably, yeah. I'll probably stream that. I don't know when are the qualifiers. God, we've already raised £33. You guys are fantastic, and thank you so much. I hope that hasn't taken John's donation in, because that wasn't a real donation. That was a test donation. Oh, I hope it hasn't included that. That'd be ridiculous if it included that. Okay. Anyway, let's see. Do I use OBS or Stream? I use Streamlabs. I use XSplit. I've never used OBS, so I don't know how OBS works, unfortunately. It's probably a very good thing to use, but I've never used it myself, so I stick to Streamlabs. Okay, Mr. Vet, we're taking you on now. So, Hatipo, let's get it on, man. You're playing now, so we're going to get a game on. That was only a test donation, that last one. Let's get going with Sicilian. So has it included the test donation? That's a bit stupid, isn't it? Oh well, maybe. Okay, another donation. Weak pawn. Look at this. The cats are going to be so happy. You guys have been fantastic today. Weak pawn with a donation there of £10. Very kind of you, weak pawn. Cheers, man. You guys are doing a great job. We're gonna save the cats. We need to raise 1,000 by the day after the match with Ben, and we've already got. Well, I don't know if it's counted that test donation, but and another one. Oh man, you guys have been so good. Philosopher at large, £10 as well. Great stuff, man. How can anyone not want to save the cats? That is a good question. So you guys have been great. Like I say, all donations will go to catch protection, and it helps to homeless cats, basically. So so if you've got, so cats that have been kicked out of their houses, homeless, these guys help them find new homes, and they house them, and they save the cats, basically. So thank you guys. You guys have been fantastic, and Charlie is cheering you on. Charlie the chess cat is cheering you on. Well, Charlie has a job, doesn't he? A lot of cats have jobs, What is test donation? A test donation is the thing that I just did. It's not a real donation, unfortunately. But you guys have been great. XSplit is awesome. Gmoves, I agree. If you want to stream yourselves, maybe I'll do a video one day of how you stream, but there's so many videos out there. If you want to learn how to do this yourself and give it a go, why not? Then just go on YouTube. I mean, YouTube, there'd be many videos how you set up a stream. It took me quite a while to work out how to stream, and it's not easy to set up when you first do it, but once you've done it, it's not too hard. Okay, thank you for the cheer, Weathertons, who's saying cats destroy the furniture. Well, maybe, but there's pros and cons, isn't there? Cats might destroy furniture, but they've got their pros as well. Okay, so what are we doing here? Well, let's push on the queen side a little bit. Hatiplo is playing very well at the moment. He's getting rid of my good bishop. This is my great bishop as it cuts across the board. And now, you're using Harry, man. You're trying to harry me up. Okay, well, I'm going to keep advancing on the queen side. Luckily, at the moment, I'm covering Harry. But Hatipo, you're playing a very good game today. Very good game. So I'm now going to try and improve my knight. And I think this is a very good square. This is normally a very good square. When you play the Sicilian, the c4 square, where that knight is aiming for, is often the square you want to get the knight into.
We like that a lot.
Another donation. Meow. Here we go. Gris Casey, you are brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Thank you, guys. You're doing well. I can't believe we've already raised so much without the big match going. It's great. It's great news. Now, Hatipo, I'm afraid to say, sir, you might have a good idea of bringing your knight in with check, but you have to be very careful when you line your queen up against the rook. Be very careful about that, and I'm afraid now, check. Oh dear. Okay, well, you get some pieces for the queen, so it's not all over, but I am going to eat your queen. And again, thank you for everyone who is donation. Personally, I was able to set OBS up in an afternoon, and lots of people find XSplit hard. I've never used OBS, guys, which is another streaming platform, so I don't know how easy it is. It might be very easy. I just don't know. I mean, I find XSplit quite easy. It's a good piece of software. It works. OBS has no editing platform. I mean, you know, I don't know. I'm not a technical guy, really. I just know enough to stream to you guys. So that's all we're doing. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. That was a bit of put in your pipe and smoke it. You can use... Okay. Right, well, my idea here was to pin the knight. Hatipo's still coming with an attack. But now I'm going to increase the pressure on the knight. And thank you for the game, Hatipo. It was just that little mistake, wasn't it, that let you down there, sir. So unlucky there in the game. Anyway, thank you for the game. And let's see, can anyone beat me today? I might take some suggestions of openings from you later on. But now let's play someone who has donated. So I'm gonna give priority to people who have donated, I think. As we are trying to raise a bit of cash, and if you can let me know your chess.com handle and make sure you're a subscriber in the chat, then I can make sure. Now I know Blobe from France donated, so let's get it on, Blobe. So what do you want me to play, guys? Do you want me to play the parrot? Tell me the first move. What opening do you want me to play? Come on, guys, give me a suggestion now. What do you want me to play? Okay, I've got to play a move soon, otherwise it's gonna anti-abort. The London opening, 1e4, what have we got? H4, e4, we got 2 e4s. Okay, as we got 2 e4s, I'm going to have to go for e4. Let's do this one. Okay, now let's play the Mora Gambit, shall we? This is quite a dangerous Gambit line. We have, okay, now this move I don't actually know, funnily enough, but I'm just going to take the pawn. Why not? And now I could take back, but then he's going to develop quickly. So why not play in a proper Gambit style and start trying to attack? I just want to develop. I'm not worried about that pawn at the moment. And now, well, what if I push on? Let's play as aggressively as he possibly can. Okay, and now if I go check here, or I take this. Interesting position. Well, let's give my opponent... Well, if I go check there, am I kind of walking into something? Maybe. Maybe I am. Maybe this is theory. I don't know. Taking a very weird position already, yeah? Very weird position. Oh, he missed Queen A5 check. Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Well, I'm thinking I could get a bit of play there. Yeah, so Queen A5 check, Bishop D2, Queen takes there. Yeah, I mean, that was probably a bit silly, wasn't it? I shouldn't have missed that one. Good point, Lava Round. That was bad. Bad. Okay, yeah, I mean, that's crazy. Okay, I'll just go Bishop B3. We'll do this. Gmu says my move order is losing. Totally disagree with you there. You might be thinking of the F4 line, but the line I give in the DVD I think is absolutely fine. And some top players played it. MVL's played that line. Some of the best players in the world have played it. They're 27, 2800. So I have to disagree with you there. I'm probably more likely to agree with 27, 2800s than the analysis you've given. I'm afraid. So well, you know, tell me the line if you think so, but I doubt it. I doubt it's losing. I don't think that's true, to be honest. This is a weird Smith-Morra. So my idea, yeah, e5 was a silly move, wasn't it? I was talking a bit too much there. You could have gone queen a5 check and taken that pawn. Well, you know, I mean, I have to say the black line I think is a very interesting opening. But it is a hard opening to play and learn, and you can go wrong with it quickly if you're not careful. So, but I think that's the same, surely, with most openings. Most openings you can go wrong if you're not careful. So I think the black line's just another example of that. Okay, my opponent's playing very well here. I better wake up a little bit because he's now done damage to my pawns. And he is a pawn up. I really did not want to take here, but he's played very active and good moves. So I'm certainly a little bit on defensive here. And this is another good move. I'm going to go f4, but I think I'm definitely worse in this position because it's not even clear how I'm going to win this pawn back. So the only active thing I can think of doing is to try to generate some play on the G file here. So we're gonna aim for that one. But at the moment, my opponent's playing excellent chess at the moment. I mean, maybe if I can get my bishop here aiming against h7, my rook aiming here, and my f pawn coming up, then I have some chances to start an attack against the king. That's my aim here, anyway. Because if I start trying to eliminate the knight, take my pawn back, I don't like my position. I think positionally, you know, these are very bad. If my opponent can get the queens off, I could be in a lot of trouble. So I think I just have to start an attack here and hope it works. You're gonna buy Ginger. You're gonna buy a property with the Ginger coins. Probably not a property. We'll get the Ginger coins to work at some point. Again, that's more work I need to sort out. And the idea of Ginger coins is those of you who have amassed the most will get a chance to get a free DVD, maybe even a chance to play me, coaching lesson online, something like that against me. Okay, now this is probably another very good move. The only thing I can think of doing here where I can't be worse, if I take there, I'm in a horrible situation because I lose my good pawn. So I must play e6 here. This is the only way I can avoid not being horribly bad. If I can get my pawn to f5, then I have a very useful pawn on that square. But again, my main idea, I think, is really to try and to either get an attack on the light squares or to get an attack on the G file. These are my two ideas. Okay, so my opponent is stopping me from playing f5, and he's also blocking out my bishop. So good idea, again, from my opponent. Now, I think I probably should get a rook behind my e-pawn. I don't want to lose that pawn. So I might need to support that one before going for the attack here. Because my attack on the G file can be quite easily stopped. It's more important not to lose this guy. Because that now is like one of my main assets in the position. And okay, so the queen's come out here. Now, my opponent wants to just come round and round up my pawn. Very sensible move. And I'm thinking maybe trying to pressurize this one now. But I don't. So how do we do this? I can bring my queen to this square. I can also double up rooks. Is another way of doing it. But this pawn. If this pawn drops, I'm really in trouble. So I think I'm going to try to start a counter attack against this pawn because my opponent's played very cleverly. Because now my bishop is also blocked in. So I need to try and break through with my bishop. So hence why I'm hitting this pawn. So I can aim to try and release it. Okay, so now I've taken the pressure off this square. And I think the best move will be to give up ideas of going on the G file and just to get all my pieces behind the E pawn. So I'm going to try to get a rook here. And at the same time, I might better win this pawn back. So, okay, so we'll guard my pawn at the moment. And, okay, so now can I grab this pawn? If I can, it might be time to do so. And I think I can. So we will grab that pawn. And I have some chances now with the position. Luckily, my king always has here, so there's no back rank. Checkmate. and I've got my pawn back. It just depends whether I can keep this guy. My opponent's played a good move. He's hitting that pawn. So I have to do... sorry, that rook. It's not a pawn. It's a funny looking pawn if it is. So do I have to move to a passive square? Maybe, because this is my main pawn. We can't lose that guy. Can't lose that guy. And what are we going to do next? Well, I just want to try to call... Okay, so he's stopping my pawn from coming forwards. But I can now maybe activate my queen. So let's come in. You should always try to put your pieces on the most active squares that you can. Activation is key. And don't play rook takes f5 because you'll lose your rook here. So what about if I just go rook here first to defend b2, and now can't I take this pawn? Because now he can't play queen takes e1. So my move was actually setting up a threat there, and it was doing two things. Okay, so but my opponent's playing very well here. So who wants to play next? Can you remind me, if you have subscribed to my channel and you have donated, now is the time to tell me your Twitch handle, so your chess.com handle. So in the Twitch chat, if you have subscribed and donated, tell me your Twitch handle, and I'll probably... So Slelfar, okay, you're next then, Slelfar, because Slelfar has subscribed and donated to the Cat's charity. So I'm going to give him... we will give him the chance to play. I'll try to get through as many subscribers as I can, though, of course, today. Right, let's not allow any perpetual check. And this position is very good for me now. Obviously, for a couple of reasons. One of them being his time is very bad. I have to say my opponent's played very well, and he's still trying to get tricky. So actually, I might just come back. Thank you, DR, for subscribing to the channel. Very kind of you. And can we now go for the attack? Hello to Perno. Hello, Perno. How are you doing? And right, let's go here. And my opponent's playing very well with seconds on his clock. But this move might be the killer. Well done, Blow. That was a good game. I mean, you were doing very well out the opening. I kind of fought back in the middle game, but right at the end here, you picked up your game again. You played a very good game there. Maybe I should have lost that one at some point. Okay, so who else? So I'm having a look now who has donated. And so donated today. So Slelfar, you have donated. Have you got a challenge? You have. So Slelfar is a subscriber and he has donated. So Slelfar, I'll take you on next. 5 minute again. I'll try to get through, like I say, as many subscribers to this channel as I can. Let's get with a Dutch opening. But you guys have got to pick my openings after this. So you've got to tell me what moves you want me to play at the start. Remember, if you do beat me, you win a DVD. If you want to play against me, just tell me you have to tell me what your name is in chess.com so I can just see if you have subscribed. Logical fallacy. What thing in chess gives me the most satisfaction? Well, it depends what you mean. If I'm playing in tournaments, I mean, playing tournaments, Biz and Miraz, thank you for subscribing. If I'm playing in chess, actual chess tournaments, you know, serious chess tournaments, international events, you know, I will honestly say winning does. You know, I'm not going to lie. I wish I could be more sort of moral and say, oh, the thing that gives me the most satisfaction is the taking part or the beauty of it. That'd just be lying. It would just simply be lying. The thing that gives me the most satisfaction in tournaments is winning. I'm quite competitive. You know, when I'm playing a tournament, I want to win. I mean, what's the point otherwise of playing? It's not to lose. It's not for the joy of the game, which I do love. I love the game. For me, to be honest, one of the reasons I play chess is obviously I like the success I get, but also it is the main reason, really. So the other thing is, it's like meditation for me. When I'm actually playing in a competition, You know, a game will probably last, I don't know, let's say 5 hours, something like that. And I personally find that when I'm thinking about a chess game in a competition, you know, I'm normally like this. I block out the outside world. It's my one sort of chance in life to meditate. I mean, I find it very relaxing to do. I don't think about anything else that's going on in the world, really. I try to block everything out, which is very hard to do nowadays, and I just get into the game. So that's the other reason I really love playing chess. It is the meditation factor of it, that when I'm playing, and it's a great way to focus the mind in that way. Do I have any really weird checkmate here? God, I nearly have a knight checkmate, don't I? But not quite. So that's the other thing I find beautiful about chess. That is the other thing I find beautiful about chess. It is, I find it very relaxing, and it helps me meditate. Might sound weird, but that's the truth. That is the truth. And I would recommend any of you guys who play chess online, who maybe don't even play much chess online, you play Blitz chess, I'd recommend anyone to try and go and play a tournament. See how you get on. Now, it probably is very scary to play your first tournament. It was for me. But you might find it a fantastic experience when you're playing over the board. And you might find it something that really helps your life. I mean, again, chess has really helped my life. I don't know what I would be doing if I wasn't a chess player. And the other thing I would say is that, you know, when you're learning, when you're starting to play chess, you're going to have a lot of losses. I lost many. I'd lose some tournaments. I'd lose like all my games when I started, and you have to be quite strong to come back from losses. So, you know, but give it a go. I would say just go and play, see how you get on. Playing in tournaments is great fun, as Tom is saying. Even if you start badly, go and give it a go. You could be a Japanese tutor, GingerGM. Well, it's funny you say that, Japanese tutor. I actually applied for the job. One of the only jobs in my life that I actually, you know, away from chess, that I've actually applied for was, I was probably just out after university, probably about 23 years old, and I applied in London for a teaching job in Japan. I had a friend teaching in Osaka, which I've been over to. I love Osaka, and I went to Nara, the old capital, and to Monkey Mountain, if you know that. Brilliant place. Thank you for the game there, Slelfar. Tough game. You put up a very good fight. Interesting at some moments there. I think I had quite a good opening, I feel. But your h4 move was very good. I think what you needed to play here, I think you had to play this. And the one idea I thought, you had to stop knight d3. So you had to cover this square. So I think you had to play knight b1 here, because then I can't play knight d3 because you can go rook takes d3. Then it's maybe equal, you know. Okay, so who has donated and wants to play me and is a subscriber? So let's have a look. Otherwise, we will go for subscribers. Let me know now. Who is twitching? Did you donate? I've lost the list of the donators. Where's the donators? Oh, here it comes. Okay, let's have a look. Tell me your names. Lava Round, I know your name, sir. Tom, did you donate? I'm just checking the list at the top of the screen to see if any of it connects with people who want to play me. Grizz Casey, do you want to play? Philosopher at Large, do you want to play? Who is twitching? Oh, okay, yes. Damn Zed, you did donate, didn't you? Who is twitching? I'm pretty sure you did. So I'll just wait until your name comes at the top, because my memory is pretty bad now. Damn Zed, have you challenged me? Can't see your name coming through, who is twitching, but I'm sure you have. Sorry for ever doubting you there, who's twitching. What was your name? Damn Zed. Come on then, Damn Zed. Let's get it on, sir. So what shall I play now? Come on, guys. Give me another opening. Tell me an opening. Tell me an opening. Tell me... Oh, Nimzo Larson, weak pawn. Okay, so b3 has been suggested as a move. b4. Okay, well, I think... Okay, muting the stream, who is twitching. Good on you, sir. I think most people probably mute at some point during the games anyway, don't they? Oh, we had lots of people are saying the birds opening. So I might have to go for the birds opening. I do. What is the lolly attack? Is that a real opening? Is the lolly attack a real opening? I've never heard of that. Or did you just make that up? No one's saying the parrot today. No one is going for the parrot opening. Thank goodness. We don't want any parrots coming in. It's the fried liver. Is it? Is it really the lorry? I don't know. Okay, so I can win a pawn here, no? Is my opponent's idea to go d4 afterwards and try to take there? Maybe I'll just ignore it for now. The way I like playing the Nimzo Larsen, I have played this opening. I like playing castles and then playing f4, so it's kind of like a birds. The parrot is dead today. The parrot is dead to me, says Mary. Yeah, I think it's not a bad idea. Should I play the parrot against Feingold? Probably not. And you might be interested in this Perno. The idea is to play f4. I say Perno because I know he's a birds player. And you get a kind of a mix between birds and the Nimzo attack with this idea. Because this pawn does sort of open up the bishop quite often in these positions. Happy Easter to you as well. Hada Kovic. And now I've just got to think what I can do. Normally you try to get the queen over here to cause some grief. But I'm also thinking these pawns may be overextended. So I might... Well, I'm going to go c4 to try to attack these pawns. And bring my knight in behind the pawn to increase pressure on my opponent's centre. The problem my opponent has here is that he is, as we can see, his king is quite traffic jammed up. You know, he can't castle his king quickly. And my king is already castled here. So I'm already castled in this position. So it's not easy for him to do that. Okay, so what do I take with? I'm going to take with the bishop. Because that's a nice diagonal for my bishops. Very nice diagonals. And I just want to finish my development. And I want to try to create some threats here. Okay, so my opponent's pinning that one down. And maybe he wants to move his queen and castle queenside. So I'd like to stop that if I can. So I'm just going to develop this knight and try to maybe come for the pawn on e4. You know, if I can bag that pawn, that's a start. And I develop a piece. At the same time, I'll go and have some sunlight. Okay, Hatipo, go and enjoy the sun. It is a beautiful day today as well. Go and enjoy your Easter Sunday, and really do. Perno saying he loves bishop b2 and playing the birds. It's great when you can get it in, isn't it, Perno? I agree. And Merry Hatman says he's playing that system for years. It's a really fun system. I do agree with you guys, and you get a lot of action. Okay, so I am going to take this pawn now. I might as well. And I have ideas of the knight coming into c5, like what happened in the Sicilian as well. There's also some little tactics like bishop f6 here. Pawn takes, knight takes f6, and that would be a fork towards his queen and king. So he has castle. Now, if I move my knight here, he can go queen d6 and he attacks my knight. So I think what I'd rather do here, and he might even take there, I missed that. What I'd probably rather do here is get rid of this bishop. This is his one active piece. So I want to get rid of his active pieces. So I'm going to go a6 and just see h3. And see what he does with that. I call this a kick move. When you give one of your opponent's pieces a kick. Okay, so now he's retreated it. And his idea, if my knight moves, might be to take on d2. So for the time being, this knight is not doing anything. I'm just going to try to get rid of that bad knight and, you know, maybe come around here eventually. And I do have the extra pawn, but my opponent's playing so well for 1200. He can't really be 1200. He's playing so much better. Okay, I'm better here, but you're doing well for 1200, Dan. Very good. Just catching up on Noir Pale. the parrot's been analysed by some of the most brilliant chess players at the moment, but they look perplexed. Not even the computer programs can work out the parrot. That is how deadly the parrot is. Okay, so he's moved back. Now, I really feel that this should be a good move at some point, but he does have queen takes here. So maybe what I should do is give up ideas of this bishop working, because it's these pawns stop it, and just go d4. Because now, okay, I block this bishop in, but I stop any ideas of queen takes d2. My pawn is very nicely defended on the centre, and when I go knight to c5, I have created a defence for my knight on c5, and this is my real idea. A knight on that square can be very dangerous for the opponent's king, because some point there might be an attack started on b7. Okay, so I think I will now continue with knight c5. Hello, Fuxier. Hope I say your name right. But hi there, glad you can join him. Mad Ratter is saying the parrot was played by such luminaries as Timothy Leary. And I'm well aware of who Timothy Leary is, especially in my younger years, should I say. It's been a while. Thank goodness. Can't cope with any of that anymore. And Super Patzer has come out with something there that I can't read because it's too long, but it looks quite amusing. So, okay. Let's okay, so anyway, how are we going to continue this position? So I guess he has to go queen d6. He's gone back. Okay. Now, I would love to get my queen on a square like this, but that seems impossible for now. Unless I can move my queen to e2, my bishop to e6, and then my queen can come in to create checkmate. Looks like a good idea, so let's go for that. My queen is trying to find a way here, and if he blunders with b6, I have bishop check, and then I can come in. Okay, so he's covering that square, but his knight's not on a very nice, it's not on a happy square there. Now I do even have bishop a6, but that's a bit of a flash move there. This one looks much more sensible. Give him a check, and then I can play hopefully b4. My pawns are advancing, and I'm pushing his pieces backwards. So got a very dominating position. Okay, so I will take this knight now. Let's win the piece, and simply take back on e6 here. And this should now be very nice, of course, because I've got the extra piece. Let's move the knight back. I like the knight there. We can create some ideas on the b file. Get a rook to that square. We can use both of these guys to come round. I might even better sacrifice here. But first of all, let's just line it up. I could even have queen here, but I like this move. It's quite subtle. The rook's not doing anything. Let's get it working. Okay, now let's get this rook on this lovely open line. My bishop might join in somehow in the attack. Now, if I take the knight, he does exchange queens, but okay. It's not the end of the world because we'll be taking on b7. Okay, well, I think that, you know, it's kind of like giving up because his whole rook down now and with little time. And he's going for the attack, but I think I'm going to get there first. Can I finish in style? Well, there's no need. Let's go here. We threaten checkmate. We're pinning the b pawn, and this is looking very bad. And now this one is also an idea. Well, thank you for the game, Dam Zed. Thank you for the donation as well. One thing I can say about that is you played well above your rating there, sir. Well above your rating. If you're 1200, then I am a monkey's bum. Yeah, okay. Don't comment on it. Hey, Aldo. Hello, sir. How you doing, mate? Are you good? Hope you're doing well, Aldo. In the chat, good friend, Aldo. So I hope you're having a nice Easter at the moment. You over with loads of kids at the moment, or doing that? But okay, right. So again, if you have donated to the charity above and you are a subscriber, then do let me know your name, your chess.com name now on Twitch. Let me know your chess.com name. Otherwise, I'll just go back to facing subscribers. Espen, did you donate? I'm just going to give a little bit of priority to people who donated. I think that's only fair. You got children everywhere, Aldo. Okay. Oh, Tom, did I not play you a game? I thought I already played you a game. Did I not? Okay, sorry. What's your handle? Tom? Tom, you were the first to donate. I can't see your handle. What is your handle? You haven't actually challenged you at the moment, Tom. Try challenge me again. I'll play you after I play against Espen, because Espen has also donated as well, I feel. Okay, and someone's saying, why am I playing a rematch for Feingold? Glutton for punishment? Well, we will see. We will see, won't we? I feel that he will get crushed this time. And if you look at the chess last time, even though I played badly, I was still doing very well in most of the games. So I'm certainly not worried. I just need to improve my endings, improve my tactics a little bit, and it'll come through. Well, Tom, look, I can show you that there's no challenge at the moment towards me. So try challenge me again, Tom. Here is the list of challengers. I'll just put it there for a second. And you can see here, these are the only people who are challenging me at the moment. So Sneaky Silas, Dusty Hook, blah, 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 blah. And Sister, Sist, I'm going to play next. So get your challenge in for the next game. And it's only a 3-minute one now, so this one is going to be quite quick. What opening should I play, guys? Tell me the opening. What opening should I play? Anyone? Your challenge has just come through, Tom. I'll play you in a second, Tom, okay? You were the first to donate. Very kind. I can't play the London. I can't play the London with black. The Jabava London. I can't play the Dutch against E4. D5. Oh, the black line. Everyone wants the black line. Let's go for the black line then. So the black line is an opening which I have done a DVD for Chess Base on. And it is where we go. Oh, don't say E5. Oh, Aldo, can you stop saying E5 one day? But I need to do a bit of work on it. I'm not confident enough to play it, Aldo, at the moment. Even in Blitz. Aldo, no spamming. No spamming. No spamming the channel, Aldo. Drunken Master, I'm more tempted to do than E5. One day I'll play E5. But not today. Not today. So this might be the critical line that someone was mentioning earlier. This is certainly one of the critical lines in this opening. Now, knight takes, I saw a game of MVL where he played G6, and the idea here is to attack E4 quickly. So bishop G7, castles, get a rook here, attack E4, knight here, attack E4, knight here, attack E4 as well. So this is what I'm going to do, try to attack E4. This is the way you should play it now. What is E5? I want it. Or move 1. Oh, you guys all want E5 now, don't you? Okay, fish, rat, cow. Good point there. I mean, Ben Feingold does. I mean, Ben. I'll be honest. I've warmed to Ben since the first match because I realise that a lot of Ben's humour is not personal. It's just the way he is, and he does it to everyone, even including himself sometimes. But the other thing I have realised, my opponent's going for an outrageous attack. Maybe I need to take the square. He does say some things that if you look at his own chess, you know, he criticised a lot of people. I mean, but let's remember, he was one of the oldest people ever to become a grandmaster. He became a grandmaster around the age of 40, which is like really old. I was a grandmaster at 28, so I was a grandmaster well before him. And there's certain discrepancies in his things, which I'll bring up next match. Perno, thank you for the donation, sir, which is going, all donations, as I said before, are going to Catch Protection. And they are going towards, we're going to try to raise in the course up to the match with Ben Feingold. Let's try to get some good out of the match with Ben Feingold. So we're going to try to raise 1,000 for the match with Ben Feingold that we can give to a charity that homes homeless cats. So that's what we're going to try to do. That's what we're trying to arrange with this thing above. So thank you very much, Perno, and I will give you a game soon. First of all, I better play against the person who first donated. Okay, so I'm hoping my dart square bishop will come to life here. Maybe my knight will jump in somewhere like g4 and I have some threats building up. Isn't a homeless cat just a cat? Not really. You know, a lot of cats need homes, don't they? So that's called a stray cat. But it, you know, any cats which had cruelty towards them as well, you know, that have been injured by humans, want to get rehoused, anything like that. It's an animal charity, and I think it's as good as anything else. Is Danny going to be commentating? Well, the thing with this match is I'm actually commentating from my own channel, and so is Ben, so we're not hearing each other. I don't know if anyone else is going to be commentating on the match as a whole. Okay, now the idea of me putting a rook here was to take here, so I think I'm going to continue with the idea, and I picked up quite a useful pawn there. But I have to say, everyone today is playing, I know I'm winning the games, but everyone I'm playing is playing well above their rating. And this is another example here. I mean, this is not a walk in the park. Opposite colored bishops, of course I'm better here, but my opponent's played much higher than his rating. I do like my dart squares though. If I put my bishop here and my pawn here, I really think it's a very nice position for me. And I've got a couple of extra pawns. And of course, the time advantage. So I just want to try to, you know, my opponent's bishop is very bad as well. This kind of shuts it out now. It's kind of trapped in. But I don't want to swap off all the rooks, because when you're trying to win with opposite colored bishops, you probably want to leave a pair of rooks on the board. So I'm just going to try to maybe make a bit of progress over here first. And let's play this one. Try to go for b3. Get a pass pawn. b3. And this is looking very dangerous now, especially with my rook diving in. And okay, we'll swap off. No, we won't swap off. We'll try to queen this one, but time and position not looking good. Thank you for the game, Espin. Good game there again. Everyone is playing better than their rating. You guys give me a tough day today, but no one has beaten me. If you beat me, you get free DVD. Is anyone going to do it today? Anyone going to beat me today? I hope not. Okay, so let's have a look at the chat. I believe Ben is a vegetarian, at least. I don't know if he's vegan. You wouldn't probably guess that, would you? Doom Ooh is saying, don't understand the point of castling kingside in the black line. Isn't the whole point a huge pawn attack against the white king? Well, I think like any opening, if you're playing any opening, you've probably learnt certain rules to play, but you have to be adaptable. You can't stick to the same plan in your opening against everything your opponent plays. You have to adapt. So in some cases in the black line, castling kingside is the best move. It's more of a Petrov then. You have to adapt, basically. That's what I'd say. Okay, well, it's good that you guys are training me for Ben. Thank you very much. Aldo, does Nick Pert have a regular job? Well, his regular job is chess teaching, Aldo, to answer you. He's I think he'd do a great lecture for you down at Battersea, but he teaches full-time in schools, in things. Sometimes it'd be a bit late to get back to an email. If you want me to chase him up, do let me know, basically. Okay, so can you drink beer as a vegan? It's a good question, actually. I don't know. I mean, I guess so. Otherwise, you're in serious trouble, aren't you? Okay, next up. So I think I did say I will play Tom F51. So let's give it a go, Tom. We're up, man. And then after that is Perno. And the way I'm doing it, I'm playing against donators. So what opening am I going to play, guys? I'm playing against subscribers, and then at the top, donators to the cat charity. And then we'll try to play other subs as well. E5, C5, knight C6. 2 people have said E5. I don't think Aldo meant E5 against D4, guys. But you've all come in with E5 now. You've come in with E5. Okay, so I'm going to go for this. And actually, I was looking at this as a gambit line. quite an interest. I don't think this is so stupid, this line. This must be winning. Oh, I like the look of that. Opening his king up to some attack. Okay, so should we go d6 and try to get my pieces in the game? Let's go for it. Let's bring these guys in. Jump them into action. And I don't want to swap queen, so I don't really want to take there. Let's just bring another guy out. Attack that knight. Quick development is key. A little bit of pressure on f3 here. And I might take this pawn back, but I don't really want to exchange things. Is it true that you and Ben are friends? Well, no, I'm always going to be honest. And when I first heard, the thing that really pissed me off was, and this is the same with some other people, I don't want to go into it too much. The thing that really pissed me off is that I've never met Ben in my life. I've never seen him anywhere in my life. And someone showed me a video of him basically just insulting me and insulting my play. So when I first saw that video, that made me quite angry, because obviously if you haven't met anyone at all, you know, probably say, I mean, imagine this, if someone you've never met just starts saying how crap you are, or just saying anything negative, you're going to be a bit pissed off, aren't you? I mean, it's human nature. So when I first saw that, I thought, hang on a minute, why is this guy I've never met being, you know, derogative towards me? So I was like, hang on a minute, if you're going to have a go at me, I'll have a go at you. So to start with, I was quite pissed off. And then as time went on, I realised it's kind of his character. And I realised that, you know, he takes the piss out of himself. We say take the piss means, you know, basically, you know, be a little bit rude to someone. And he does it to himself, he does it to everyone, and it's not necessarily a personal thing, it's just the way he is. So when I realised that, I thought, okay, well, it's not quite as bad. He's not being a personal, he's not doing it personally. It's just the way he is. And, you know, so after that I thought, okay, he's maybe not such a bad chap after all, you know. My opponent again is playing much higher in his grade. My sacrificial ideas have not worked out well. So I mean, I wouldn't say friends because I've never met him, and I'd say you can only really become a friend with someone if you meet them. But, and I'd say, you know, it is a grudge. It's definitely a grudge thing that's going on, because I do want to beat the guy and I've got something to play for. And I think he can be a bit rude and a bit, you know, a bit of an arse at times. I mean, you could just say that's the way he is. Is that an excuse? I don't know. So, but I feel like now, you know, I wouldn't say friend because he's clearly not a friend. But I also would say I don't really have too much against him. But the whole point of the grudge match is, you know, I want to win because he was insulting towards me. And I think his chess, to be honest, I don't think it's brilliant, you know, and I don't think he should be throwing insults around. I think he should probably look at his own chess before he does that, you know, which as a grandmaster is not that impressive. So, okay, well, my opponent played fantastically for his rating. I mean, can you believe 685? And he's played like this. Why am I? Everyone is playing so much above their rating. So much above their rating. It's unbelievable why everyone's playing. I mean, now I've got a winning position, but he was, you know, okay. Now I'm starting to mop up a bit, and things are looking very bad for him. But Tom, you played so much above your rating. Well done. How do you get a rating like that? I don't know, because Tom is clearly better than this rating. Anyway, so that's my sort of thing about what I would say about Ben. And now this one is a big check here coming up. That's a big check there. So let's just catch up with the chat. Yeah, maybe I didn't play that opening very well, did I? But we got there in the end. Why can't you see your donate? Well, the donators are right at the top. You can see the moving list. The list with Perno on can only go so far. So surely your name is on the list above it. Grandisurum, Mr. Rum, I think. Is it not there? I hope it's there, otherwise a mistake's been made. Well, here we go. Anataris has been the usual arse, as you always get once a day on this chat. Ben has got a twisted sense of humour. I quite like a twisted sense of humour, don't get me wrong. Just depends if it's twisted against you. He's rude with children. Well, yeah, I guess he is, which you have to be careful when you're working with children, don't you? So let me just go. I'm just going through the chat, guys. Catch up a little bit. He has a strange humour, I agree, and I think it takes a bit of getting used to. I mean, I wish he'd learned some new jokes. That's one thing that annoys me. It's quite repetitive. You know, he's got his list of jokes, and they sort of, you know, they go around in a circle, don't they? But okay, he is quite funny at times. Let's be honest. Anyone else? Let's have a look. Mick Squiggy is saying everyone wants a DVD today. True. If you beat me, you get a DVD. Aldo, I think Ben is great. Well, good stuff. Mr. Rum saying, can you see your name right? There's your name. I can see your name at the top now, Rum. It's above you. See you later, Espin. Okay, and we're going down. Please don't drink as much against him next time. Well, I'll do what the hell I want, to be honest, but I probably won't. I want to try. I'll play him sober. Donation to save cats. I have to focus on saving myself first. Well, okay. You know, you do that first. Obviously, look after yourself first. But which of your videos is best for beginners? I'd say the Endgame DVDs are pretty good for beginners. If you go to the GingerGM shop, Endgame's one is very good. Let's go for that. We'll try to make more beginners DVDs in the future. Grandioso Rum. Yes, you can challenge me. I'm going to play next up Perno because he's donated. So Perno, let's get a game on, and then after Perno, if you can get your challenge in, Mr. Rum, we can do that. Okay, so what shall I play against Perno? What shall I play, guys? What shall I play? Are we going to do a birds against the birds specialist? Are we going to do the birds? Knight A3. I do like that move. I do like this move. I have to say, I do like this move. I do like Knight A3. This is called, what's it called? The Durkin, I think. What's the name of this one? I actually like this move, and now I play it like this, try to make the knight come towards the centre. It's the Durkin. Okay, so now we play. Okay, I think I'm going to go for Knight F3. Let's get the knights working. The Dorky. I don't know, what is it called? What is one knight A? I think it's. I saw someone say it was the D-U-R-Kin. Durkin. Durkin. That's what I think. Nighttime 98. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. Durkin. Is it the Durkin? That's what I think it's called. Yeah, but I don't know. Anyone else? It could just be called the rubbish opening. Oh, so you're coming at me with a Dutch, are you? I like your style, sir. So what am I going to do against this? Well, first of all, I think I'm going to get my bishop lined up against his king. Amar is the other side. Okay. Okay, so let's get the bishop on this nice diagonal. And I need to work out where I'm going to put this stupid knight now, doesn't it? The sodium attack. Why is it? Yeah, that does ring a bell as well. The sodium attack is another name, which is for an element. I don't know what sodium is famous for. Why is one? I've heard it called the sodium. Why is it called the sodium? Knight A3 is the Amar. It actually says, I've just looked at the name of the opening above me, and it does call it the sodium here. Anyone know the origin of opening names? It's a bit mysterious, isn't it? The sodium is another name for it. Okay. Well, we shouldn't argue about opening names, should we? Na stands for sodium. So does it? So maybe that's why. Maybe that's why it's the sodium, because it's like non-applicable or something. Knight A3. Ah, be so silly. Of course, sodium free. And I get it. Very clever. So sodium is Na, and the knight goes to A3. So N knight A sodium free. I like it. That's quite clever, that one. Let's call it the sodium. The sodium is a good name. Very nice. Okay, right. I'm going to come in the centre now, and I'm thinking I might try to get this knight even to F3. Now here, I was wondering what happens if I jump in like a crazy knight. Let's go for it. Hello to Magister 602. Good to see you in the chat again. Nice to have you here. And I can see you're all getting a bit of it's salty AF. I won't say what AF is, but yeah, I get your meaning. It's a salty opening, the sodium. Maybe that's is sodium salt-like? I think it's salt-like rather than alkaline. Like the way I said alkaline there. Okay, now what I want to do here, I want to really castle queenside, but I then try to get my G pawn going, and then get my rook against this one. So shall we just try to do that? I don't know if it's any good, but I'm going to go queen d2, try to castle queenside, rook g1, g4, and I want to open up my line towards here. Now I'd love it if Perno grabs that pawn, because that's going to help me try to get my attack going. Is he going to be brave? Place your bets. Place your bets now. Apparently Eric Schiller has written a book on it. Wow, I don't want to be rude about the deceased, so yes, I mean maybe he did write a lot of books, didn't he? Him and Raymond Keane were two of the most prolific book writers. I think they both write over 200 chess books, is that right? I mean, how the hell can you write over 200 chess books? That's a lot of chess books. I mean, you've got to be writing 24/7. Sodium was used as a headache remedy. Nice bit of information there. Yeah, it is. I don't give away as many DVDs when I'm not doing these simuls. I'd love to do more simuls. We'll do another one in future, but I've got to work out a better way of doing it, Aldo. Last time just drove me crazy. I mean, I don't want to stress myself out when I'm streaming too much. It's just not worth the hassle. I don't want to do it. I can't do it. Stressful enough, chess. I've got to start working on that chessable course, Mad Ratter. I've dropped a bit behind this weekend, to be honest. I hope they're not listening, but we will. I'll try again. I'll try to get back on the work wagon. Okay, so the last website I've done, the last move I've done is to hit that one and hit this one. So I'm going to grab that pawn. Again, Craig playing very well against me, much higher than his rating, which is 13-12. Craig from Gibraltar, I've met a couple of times. He has many chess tattoos. He probably has, he probably has more chess tattoos than I've ever seen. I think he has a pawn on his hand. You know, they're cool tattoos. If you like tattoos, he's Perno in the chat. They're very cool. I was thinking about getting a chest tattoo, but I don't know. I'm not sure if they'd suit me or not. Don't know. Okay, interesting move. So he's gone here, releasing the rook against my queen, and trying to maybe come over here. So playing very well is Craig. So where should I move my queen? I don't want to lose my queen. Do we keep it in the center of the board? Let's go here. And if my opponent attacks the queen, I can take on e5. And at the moment, I'm obviously threatening to take the knight. So here, I'm hoping I can take this one, because I've got my bishop defending it. So seems just about okay for me. But my opponent playing very well. My girlfriend has a tattoo of the queen on her hand. Oh, cool. I mean, I like tattoos, you know. Why not? Why the hell not, you know? You only live once, and if you don't need to, you know, if you have a proper job, then maybe it's if you can't get tattoos. So I see you guys talking about how to do the simul. Yeah, we can work out a way to do it. We can work out a way. I think I've just been doing it a very silly way, Aldo, in the past. So my position now looking good because I have a couple of extra pawns in the center. But again, Perno playing much higher than his rating. Aldo, you like shouting now and again, don't you? Calm down. You always have to shout once a day, Aldo. I've realised this. In the chat, you always get one shouting a day. Shouty Aldo. That's what I'm going to call you from now on. You know, you and your shouting. Okay, so let's now try to get my knight to this square, because my knight was not doing much. So it's going back to the sodium square. That's where the knight came from in the first place. Hi, He-Man. Hope you're doing well. And he's pushing Harry. But does he have any backup to back it up? I mean, if he goes Harry there, I might go G3. Okay, so I'm going to go away, please. Go away. I don't want your pieces coming near me. Go back. Go back to where you came from. Okay, let's just sensibly defend that pawn. Oh, Craig, a very short time there. Well, thank you for the game there. And you played very well up to a certain point. I mean, I think it was very, very equal until I managed to take a couple of pawns in the centre. I mean, around this point here, you're playing excellently. I might even prefer your position. This is a very good idea, E5, but the tactic I came up with was actually quite nasty. Maybe here, I don't know, maybe if you can prepare this move to come through the centre. You played all the right ideas, Craig, so it was a good game. Well done, Perno. Cheers for the game. Thank you very much for the game. Good game. Now, if you just joined in the stream, it's subscriber only Blitz, so if you want to play me, you've got to subscribe to the channel. And what we're also doing is, if you have donated, I'll start a new donation thing, which is going to an animal charity. We're going to try to save some cats. I'm running this donation until the Ben Feingold match is over. I'm playing Ben next Friday. Should be a big match, and hopefully we can raise enough money to help out some cats as well. A blindfold symbol, Aldo is saying. God, that'd be interesting. I'll probably only take. Maybe I'll try that one day. Okay, so who is next? So we're going to go for another donator now. If we have, I can't see the challenges there. Oh, it's WVHWCV. Was that it? So we've only got. Okay, that is it. Okay, great. So I'm going to take on, let's say WV from Israel. I know, from Greece, and another donator who donated above. Where the donations gone now? Why have the donations suddenly disappeared? What is wrong? What is wrong with Twitch today? Oh, there they come. They're slowly coming. Okay, guys, tell me an opening. Tell me an opening to play. Okay, we're playing now. It's okay. So tell me an opening to play. You guys, what opening do you want me to play? Give me an opening. So we got one king's in your defense. We've got one C5, two C5. The Shigoring. I can't play the birds. Wrong color. F5. The perk. G5. G5, 2D. We have quite a lot of D5s. Okay, a lot of people are saying C5. I'm going to go for C5. Let's try C5. This one. Sack now is saying had a great game with the Jabava London system yesterday. Harry crushed him. Great stuff. And if you want to buy this DVD that Sack now is talking about, I don't know Sack now, so just in case you think he's a stooge, I don't know Sack now. But if you want to buy this opening, the last DVD GingerGM did, go and check out our shop. Was on the Jabava London system. Very easy to learn opening, and it seems to be working for some of you. Do any of you other guys have experience with the Jabava London system? Tell me your experiences with the Jabava London system. I'd love to know your experiences. Oh, the Ripper wants me to play the Raven opening, which we talked about the other day. Anyone else got any experiences? Even if it's a bad experience, just tell me. I don't mind. I can take it on the chin. You're not a stooge, no. I tried it and blanked out. Okay. Mad Ratter, I really like the... Okay, I'm not going to allow this to come in, because that's a normal trick in a Jabava. And here, I'm just going to develop my pieces. I feel like I've got a nice position. I've got two nice central pawns controlling a lot of squares in the middle, so it seems to be good. Okay, so my opponent's keeping the bishop on, so I'm going to castle. Hopefully I can use the F file for my rook later on. It's not bad. I'm always getting playable positions. Have you actually brought the DVD though? Have you brought the DVD? You know. Okay, so let's build up some sort of damage here. The line they played was the one that I watched when I was drunk. I'm not really sure what to gather from that one. Meow, that's a good position. Oh, he's come back again. Why was that a mouse slip? Why did he come back? That's really weird. You go forwards and you come back. Well, I'm going to take that one. I'm afraid. WV. I'm going to grab it again. Now, if you do want to ensure yourself a game against me, subscribe to my Twitch channel and give a donation to a cats charity. It's not going to me. We're trying to raise 1,000 for by next Saturday or Sunday. I might make it go on to, because it is for cats who are homeless, who've been abused. Okay, maybe you prefer other charities, but I love cats, so let's try to save some cats' lives. It's only a good thing. I'm not taking any of the money, and then you also get to play against me. Right, so my opponent's lost a pawn now, and things I can try to start using my pawns in the centre, start moving them forwards. Looks like a good plan. So let's do that. Let's start, and also because I want to get my bishop in the game, maybe my knight in the game, I'm going to go here. It does allow him to attack this pawn. Am I worried about that? Not too worried. Not too worried. Not too worried. So let's go. So yes, Hammer is streaming. Thank you for pointing that out. And if you want to go over to Hammer, go over to Hammer. I've got nothing against Hammer. You don't have to. I'm not forcing you to stay here. Hammer Time is streaming. Thank you for that. Plocrux, I can see you're a loyal supporter of the stream. Thank you, Plocrux, for saying that as well. I like that. Mental. But we like a bit mental, don't we? We like it being a bit mental. We like it being a bit mental. This is a clockwork ginger position. I like that. That's a good exploration. Okay, we got to play it now. We got to play it. Whether it's good, bad, or ugly, I am playing it. And the idea is to go bang and bang. But I need to get my bishop out of the way. Oh, he hasn't taken it. Boo! Boo! Okay, so now this one is on pre, so I will come down and at the same time try to take the queen. Oh, that's a pity. I was hoping we'd get some action going there. Action going. So let's come in like Errol Flynn, who apparently went in quite a lot. What he went into is for your imagination to work out. Okay, so do we have any checkmate ideas? Well, I'm going to do a little sneaky move here. Can anyone see the idea of that move? What is the idea of that move? I've got a sneaky idea. It's a sneaky one. What is the sneaky one? What is my idea? Anyone see my idea here? Ah, well done, 602. 602. Why 602? Can I ask you? The idea was knight to h3, checkmate. But my opponent has stopped that, unfortunately. So, okay, well, I think we're going to go for another idea. Let's go here with the idea of trying to come to f2 with checkmate. So now I'm threatening knight h3, bishop takes h3, queen f2, checkmate. So that's the other idea. Ah, you were born on the 6th of February. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. I thought there might be some hidden meaning with 602. Potentially. Rightio. So what are we going to go for? We're going for this checkmate next. Yeah, I've got quite a nice attacking position here, it seems, no? So, okay, well, my opponent is stopping all the threats here because now he's stopping my queen coming into f2, which is annoying. And does he have any threats? I don't think so. I could try g5 and to take this one and just ignore my rook. Should we go for that? It looks like fun. Because if I can get rid of the knight, my queen can try to come into this square. So I'm going to go g5. I mean, I like keep playing aggressively. I don't like I don't like going backwards unless I have to. So he can take my rook, but then I can come forward. So this seems to be the most interesting way to play. But I don't know, he's defending very well. My opponent is defending very well, but it's taken him a lot of time to defend this position. You can see he's got very short a time. And he's now trying to get rid of some of my attacking pieces, but he's going to be quite a lot of points down by doing this. Oh dear. It's only Easter, it's not Christmas, mate. You know, oh, it is Christmas. Thank you. Merry Christmas to you, sir, as well. Merry Christmas. Simon, would you prefer checkmate over a bishop pair? That's a strange question. Thank you for the game, WC. Very kind of you. I mean, that's like asking, would you prefer a nice glass of wine over puddle water? Would you rather have a nice glass of red wine or drink from a puddle, a dirty puddle? I would probably have the red wine. So yeah, checkmate ends the game. Okay, so let's have a look who's next. So I think we got through most of the donators, and if you have donated above and you are a subscriber, there's still time to play me, but we've got 25 minutes left, and the list we have at the moment, puddle water, is Mad Ratter is next. Okay, so what opening, guys? Let's Phil, I want to give away at least one DVD, so we need to have some challenges now. Someone give me a challenge you want me to do. Okay, an old challenge is one of my favorite challenges, which we're going to do now. And I'm going to try this. I'm going to write down a pawn. This is one of my old favorites. I'm going to write down a pawn on this square. And this is the pawn that I have to checkmate my opponent with. Now, in case you think I am cheating, I will put the pawn. It doesn't really fit very well. It's like a bib. I'll try to put the pawn here, so you know I'm not changing it. So the aim of this game, I've got to move, is to checkmate my opponent with the pawn here. Can you guess the pawn? Can you guess the pawn, guys? So I hope you're listening, Mad Ratter. Please don't resign. I have to checkmate you with the pawn I've written down. If you take the pawn, I will resign. So I will resign. If you take the pawn I have written down, I will resign immediately. Okay? I hope this is not rated. I hope this game is not rated. If this game is rated, I am worried. Please don't be a rated game. Please don't be a rated game. So try to make the games in future unrated. I might roll the bib. Okay, so this is what we're going to go for. I have to checkmate. So if I wrote down D pawn, I'd have to resign now. Oh, please don't be rated. Someone tell me, how do you find out if it's rated or not, the game? It's unrated. Okay. Thank goodness for that. Okay, so a normal position. My opponent playing well. Mad Ratter, you always play very well against me. Okay, so what pawn do you think it is? A lot of you are saying Barry. Some are going for Gary. But I have to checkmate my opponent with that pawn. See, Harry. So if it's Harry and he goes bishop takes pawn, I have to resign. Which should be... I can win on time as well. If my opponent plays too slowly, I can win on time as well. Aldo thinks it's the A, B, or C pawn. You're putting your you're giving yourself quite a few possibilities there. Only pick one pawn. Come on, guys, you can't go for multiple pawns. Only pick one pawn. You can't say it could be this pawn, or that pawn. So which pawn is it? Which pawn? So maybe my opponent should gamble here and take a pawn. If it's the B pawn and he takes the pawn and it's that one, I may have to resign. He's playing very well though. He's actually outplaying me on the board as well. Okay, but maybe I have to go for a win on time. He's got ideas of the bishops coming to life. Why are you playing so well, Mad Ratter? That's not fair. You're playing too well, Mad Ratter. Okay, so. Oh, that was a terrible move. I thought I had rook d1, but I don't. Maybe I can still get out of this. I'm trying to get a rook to the d file, but I've actually got to be careful. I'd try to get a better position. Okay, so panic over for now. Oh dear, I don't like this one. Oh, could it be the C pawn? Oh no, could it be the C pawn? If it takes the C pawn and it's the C pawn, I might have to resign. We'll play this. And remember, if you beat me, you win a DVD. I'm trying to give you guys a DVD. If you subscribe to this channel, you get a free DVD. Could it be Bishop takes... Okay. I can breathe again. I can breathe. So, what are we going to do? Let's get that rook out of danger. C pawn. If he goes Bishop takes C4 and it's my C pawn, I have to resign. Okay. He's not falling for any tricks. He's not trying to grab any of my pawns, is the Mad Ratter. The Mad Ratter. F pawn is now being suggested. Maybe. Maybe, people. So what am I doing here? That is another thing. Let's try to simplify. But my opponent's got an equal position. He's playing very well. He's playing very good. He's playing very good chess here. And remember, I can't cheat because I've written the name of the pawn down here. And I have to checkmate with that pawn. Is it possible? Is it possible? Well, it's possible. I don't know if I'll do it, but it's possible. Okay, and remember, my opponent, if he loses on time, he loses on time. Okay, so I could... Let's take that one off. Get rid of one of my opponent's bishops. We could be getting... Oh, pawn takes. I don't like that move. I'm sorry, Mad Ratter, to say so, but you've made your pawns very weak now, sir. Very weak. Now, remember, I know I can't promote the pawn and queen with checkmate. I've got to checkmate with the actual pawn. So if it's impossible to checkmate, let's say with the F pawn, then I have to give up. If it's the G pawn and he goes queen takes G2, I resign. And I can't checkmate with anything else. It has to be that pawn. Yeah, we've got to challenge ourselves in lives, haven't we? Ton Hoger. What? What? So I've written down a pawn here. I've got to checkmate my opponent with that pawn or win on time. If that's not possible, then I lose the game and I lose the DVD. Okay? Right, so let's now win one pawn. Okay, very good. And remember, I'll keep this challenge going. If it rolls over to the next game, I'll keep it going. I won't move. So if I win on time in this game, for example, I'll roll it over to the next challenge. We'll keep going. I might win on time. That's probably the best way to win, isn't it? I include that as a win. Okay, right. Whoa, thank you, man. Now, if he resigns, he might not have heard about the challenge. Oh, he's resigned. Oh, that's disappointing. Okay, we'll roll over the challenge. Thank you. You played very well there, Mad Ratter, until the blunder at the end. Very good game. So who's going to be next to this challenge? I'm going to keep it going. I'm going to keep the challenge going. So let's have a look. Who's next? Well, JS. You like a challenge, don't you, sir? And I'm sure... JS, are you in the chat? Can you hear me? Because I know JS is a long-time subscriber. So, JS, please let yourself known in the chat. Are you there? Oh, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to keep the pawn here, JS. Is it unrated? Let's hope it's unrated. Have you made it unrated? Because I really don't want to play a game if it's rated. Is it unrated, JS? Yes. Okay, let's get it on. So, oh no, I'm black now. So I'm going to keep the... I have to checkmate with the pawn here. I love giving away DVDs. We all love giving away a DVD. Come on, and remember, if you want to support the stream, do donate to the Catch charity above. If you just tuned in, you're wondering why I'm wearing a bib, someone else can explain. Oh no, this is going to be a lot harder with the black pieces. A lot harder with black. How are we going to do this one? Any suggestions? Okay, so if he takes the right pawn. Okay, what do you guys think? Which pawn do you think it is? People are saying Gary. Rook Crusher Gary. Why is he wearing a bib? Someone else can explain it. It's the C pawn. Someone reckons it's a C pawn. Oh, okay. I'm not allowing him to take that pawn. No, 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 no. Aldo thinks it's the A pawn. Well, there's a lot of things, a lot of interesting things here. Okay, so if he takes the pawn, I have to resign. I can't win by checkmate. I have to... I don't like my position either. Okay, let's just play nice and safely. A for sure, says Schnicks. And what are we going to do? Let's try to take that bishop. I think I've guarded my pawn with the safety that only one can. I can't believe no one thinks it's Harry. Why does no one think it's Harry? Why does no one believe it would be Harry? Are you crazy enough not to think I'd go Harry? People are saying bishop takes a7. Ooh, is it the A pawn? Will you take the pawn and I have to resign? Everyone thinks it's the a pawn. Well, come on then, take the pawn. Let's see it. Bishop takes a7. If he takes that pawn, he's thinking about it. Will he lose a piece or will he force resignation? Do it. Do it. He's gone c3. Oh. Okay. Well, let's continue. Do you think I'd really allow him to go bishop takes there? Come on, guys. Come on, guys. We're not going to lose the challenge that quickly. Is it the b pawn? Oh, no. Is it the b pawn? Can he take the b pawn? He might win a DVD by taking the right pawn. Is it the b pawn? Is it the b pawn? Is it the c pawn? You've only got that many guesses. You've only got that many guesses. Which one is it? Is it the h pawn? I mean, I'm just playing a normal opening. I think here you can't worry. Oh, no. Okay. Away you go. Is it the f pawn? Is it the f pawn? Is he going to take the f pawn? Oh, dear. I'm a little bit nervous. He's taking the e pawn. Well, it's not the e pawn. Now, the f pawn, that is still the f pawn, by the way. If it's the e pawn, I'd have to resign. Okay, so he's going this way. I'm going to take this one. And hope he doesn't take... Is it the c pawn? No. Oh, dear. I'm just about surviving here. Is it the b pawn? No. Oh, dear. He's... I have written it down, so I'm not cheating here. Which one is it? Which pawn? I can't believe no one said Harry. No one has said Harry. No one at all. And I've got him in a cheeky check there. Okay. Cool. This is quite intense, though, I have to say. It's quite intense. Because he could obviously try to gamble for the pawn. And don't worry, I will resign. I'm a man of my word. I will resign if he gets the right pawn. And I still have to checkmate with that pawn. Even if he loses every single piece, I still have to checkmate with that pawn. God, this is quite intense, though. Which pawn is it, guys? Which pawn is it? That is the question. Okay, so I have a very good position, but which pawn is it? Okay. So, and has anyone worked it out yet? The f pawn, the g pawn. Well, the f pawn is now here. The g pawn. Which one is it, guys? You've got to work it out. I like this. It's quite a funny little... The d pawn. Is it the d pawn? Well, clearly not, because I'm moving the d pawn. I've only got... So the f pawn is on e6, because it's moved there. Okay. So do remember that one. Right, let's try to take this one. And I've still got to checkmate my opponent. Otherwise, you know, or if I lose the pawn, I've only got 4 pawns left. If I lose the pawn, I lose the game. Come on, he must be able to take my pawn soon. I love the way that he was gambling with those moves. I really like that. A bit of gamble from my opponent. He was going, is it that pawn? I'll take that one. Is it that pawn? Giving up his pieces for random pawns. That was quite nice. So, if you're not sure what we're doing, oh dear, I forgot about that. Okay, I forgot about that one. He's going this way. He's coming in. Oh, thank goodness for that. I can't believe no one is going for Harry. No one at all has gone for Harry. That was so close, guys. That was so close. That was so close. He could have taken Harry. I can't believe it. I mean, what do you guys think I would go for? Okay, do you really think I would not go for Harry? Which one is it? Which one is it? Which pawn is it? Now, I can't checkmate him, remember? So if I go check and try to checkmate him, I have to checkmate him with the pawn I've got written down here. If he takes that pawn, I lose a £20 DVD and I lose the game. So this is why I've got it written down here. I've written down the pawn that I have to checkmate my opponent with. If he takes that pawn at any moment, I resign. If I don't checkmate him with that pawn, I resign. And my opponent is now thinking, will he take on a7? Will he take on g6? Or will he try to come back and take there? He's still not sure. He's still not sure which one to take. Nerve-wracking stuff here. Okay, so let's take that one. Okay, but I can't go queen takes there because it's checkmate. So I have to think of another way of playing this. Okay, so let's take here. And now, oh dear, I have to say has anyone worked out what pawn it is? Which pawn is it, guys? Which pawn is it? Has anyone worked it out? No one. Come on, it's on DVD. All you have to do is take the right pawn. Okay, and I don't want to stalemate, but this one seems good. Remember, I still have to checkmate with that pawn. So even though this might look easy, which pawn is it? Which pawn is it? And I can't checkmate him unless I checkmate him with the pawn I've got written down here, or unless I win on time. Now, I certainly don't want to stalemate my opponent. So I've got to work out how to move his... Which pawn do you think it... No one's worked out which pawn it is. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. A pawn, says Aldo. Okay, so I don't want to stalemate. I think my opponent might lose on time, so we're going to have to let it roll over. You guys are getting more information every game, aren't you? Every game that goes by, you're getting a little bit more information because this will stay here and we'll play another game. Okay, so... Right, so how are we going to win? It's still very hard to win this one. This challenge is a really hard challenge because I have to checkmate with the pawn I've written down here. This is what we have to do. So, and I have to be careful I don't stalemate, and I have to be careful I don't checkmate. If I checkmate, I lose the bet as well. So first of all, I'm going to try to take all his pawns off the board. And I'm going to try to force his king to where I can checkmate him. So I need to checkmate with a pawn I'm thinking of. So you guys have got to guess which pawn it is. Or if I win on time, that also works. If I win on time, it also works. So, and whoever I play next, you've got a lot of information now about what pawn it is. A lot of information. I think I might win this one on time, so I still haven't given it away which pawn it is. Does queening count? Does queening count? Oh dear. Oh, that was close. Only had, how many pawns were left there? I only had 4 pawns left. So you know it's either the A pawn, the D pawn, the G pawn, or the H pawn. So the next person I play, you know it's one of those pawns. If you take that pawn, I have to resign. Please challenge me at unrated. I don't want to play a rated game in this because I'd lose loads of pawns. Oh, it's the F pawn. Sorry, the F. So it's either the A pawn, F pawn, G pawn, or H pawn. Who is next to try and win a DVD? Okay, well, I'm going to take on, in this one, let's go for, so what is your handle? Too late for work. What is your handle on Twitch? Tell me your handle. Too late for work. What is your handle? Because you've got to be a subscriber to the channel. Tell me your name on Twitch, please. What is your handle? And everyone who's going to play against me, I hope you know the rules. Do you know the rules? You play on as much as you can. I can either win on time or by checkmating with the pawn I've written down. Come on, I want to give away a DVD. Someone's got to do this. Someone, come on, someone's got to be there. Who wants to win a DVD? Anyone? Okay, Too Late for Work has not told me. Oh, okay. All right, you have. Okay, so let's play you. Too Late for Work. Let's get it on. Okay, so I've got to stick with the same pawn here. I've got to stick with the same pawn. Okay. Now, this is 5 plus 5, so we actually got loads of time here. Loads of time. It's the same pawn. I want to give away a DVD, so it's the same pawn. It's been the same pawn now for 3 games. So if you're new to this challenge, to say one more time, I've written down a pawn on this piece of paper. The only way I can win the game is by checkmating with that pawn or winning on time. I've won the last 2 games by winning on time. So that seems to be the best way to do it. I'm not going to do that here because you get 5 seconds a move. So we know that it's either, what was it, the F pawn, G pawn, that pawn, or A pawn. It's one of these pawns. So my opponent might gamble. Which one is it? Okay. Which pawn is it? And he's playing a normal game here. He's not going crazy like JS. That was a very fun game, JS. You gambled quite well there. You gambled quite well with taking pawns, but you didn't sort of, you know... Did you get the right pawn at the right moment? Now, should I play h6 here? No, I'm not playing h6. You can probably see why I'm not playing h6. I hope he's not listening to the stream. Normally, I would play h6 here. But I don't want to play h6 in this position for some reason. I don't want to play h6 here. Why don't I want to play h6? Well, maybe I'll have to. Maybe I'll have to play h6. I just have to gamble. Hope he's not listening. This is the other gamble. This is the other gamble that I'm doing here. I'm hoping he's not listening. Too late to work. Are you listening? Turn it off if you are. Turn it off. Turn it off if you are. If you're listening, turn it off. Turn it off. If you are listening, please turn it off. I hope he's not listening. That was a bit silly of me there. Okay, so actually my position maybe not great either because he's got this one coming in. So as well as worrying about my pawn, I've got to worry about my position as well. Oh dear. Okay, so which one is it? He's playing very well. He's playing very good chess. I'm getting squeezed backwards here. Squeezed backwards. So, okay. So it could be a lot of pawns here, but no one's really worked it out properly. Which one it is? The plot twist. Simon mates with Harry. That's all I want to do. It looks like too late for work. There's a great chance of winning a DVD here. Great chance of winning a DVD. Okay. I think I'd better get castled here because I don't like this move coming in. Let's get castled. And is he going to come at me with e5? I mean, my position is not fantastic by any means. It's not fantastic at all. This is a very long game. We might have to finish the stream with this game. Will he win a DVD or not? Will he win a DVD or not? Come on. It'd be interesting to see how many of you are close to guessing the right one as well. How many of you have guessed the right pawn? Okay, so if it's the e pawn, I resign. But I'm not going to resign quite yet because I'm going to take that one back. So what pawns do we say? So we either said the h pawn, g pawn, f pawn was it, or a pawn. So now it's one of these pawns. 1, 2, 3, 4. One of those pawns is the culprit, and if he grabs it, I resign, and he wins a £20 DVD. £20. I can't say it enough times. Okay. Okay, so, well, I'm going to get my king. I'm going to have to play normal moves. My best chance to win on time. My best chance is to win on time, like I have done the last 2 games. This is just the way to do it, isn't it? Okay, so knight here. So my opponent's playing very sensible moves. Very sensible moves. He's not doing anything too risky. He's trying to just take here. He's not getting carried away with this challenge. I need to try to get my knights working a little bit better. Get them coordinating a little bit. Aldo says it's the bloody A pawn. It's the bloody A pawn. Take the A pawn. I'll tell you what. I will give him a chance to take it next move. I will give him a chance to take it next move. Okay, so he's taken the E pawn. So now we know it's only one of these 3 pawns, because that was the F pawn. There's only an opportunity of 3 pawns left. If he can get rid of all of those pawns, I have to resign. I have to resign. So, woof. So which one is he going to gamble on now? This is quite nerve-wracking, because he should be able to get rid of all those pawns. It's not the F pawn. It's not the F pawn. There you go. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. What are you going to go for? What are you going to go for? Okay, let's tempt him into taking the A pawn. I'm going to tempt him. A little tempter. Come on. Let's see if it's the A pawn. If it's the A pawn and he takes there, I resign. Come on, it's the A pawn. Take the A pawn. Okay, can I go knight here safely? Yes. Okay. So if it's the A pawn, he takes it, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. I can't believe no one said the H pawn. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. None of you went for the H pawn at all. Crazy. Crazy, guys. So it's either this pawn, or this pawn. Now he can take it if he wants to. You can take it if he wants to. If he wants to take it, okay. Right. Okay. No. God. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Okay. Keep you calm, Simon. Keep you calm. He won't find the right pawn. He won't find the right pawn. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Right. He's not going to take that pawn. Oh, he's got me a little bit scared. I'm even playing bad moves now. I've just run into knight there. He got me scared with the last move. Okay. I should not have put my queen on e7. Okay. Is it the G pawn? Is it the G pawn? Is it Gary? Is it Gary? Now, I am a piece up, but remember, I have to checkmate with the pawn, and he can take it at any moment. Okay, thank you. Okay, let's go there and just pray. I'm going to go there and pray. We're praying. We're praying. He's had an opportunity to take all these pawns at some moment. Aldo's saying a pawn still. You're pretty resilient with your a pawn, Aldo, aren't you? You're pretty resilient. I don't like the way his queen's so near my pawns over there. I don't like this. I do not like this, I have to say. Okay, I'm going to try to make him... Is it... Yeah, I don't know. So he can either take this one, or this one. If he takes the right pawn, he wins. Okay, so he might take that one. We're not worried about that one. Let's make him take that one. Come on, take the pawn then. Come on. Ah, he took the pawn! Ah! The bluff failed. I have to resign. Oh, I had to bluff him a little bit there. Ah, I was trying to bluff him so much. He nearly took my G pawn. Ah, dear. Ah, the A pawn, there you go. Ah. How did you know it, Aldo? How did you know it? Ah. Ah, dear. You've won a DVD too late for work. At least I got through 2 games. That was too hard. That was too hard. I should have just stuck with Harry the H pawn. I should have stuck with it. I can't believe he took the A pawn. Bishop C4 was such a good move. I mean, as soon as he played Bishop C4, I was like, no. And earlier on, when we could, I was like, no, don't take it. And the thing is, if I go here, I think he can just go B4. And he's going to take it at some point. No. But the funny thing is, I didn't get any game where I could actually checkmate with that pawn, did I? All the games that either won on time, or they weren't won at all. So, well done, sir. What is your Twitch handle again? Too late for work? What's your Twitch handle? I know I keep asking this on multiple occasions, but what is your Twitch handle? Too late for work. You did well there. You used some good logical speaking, logical thinking. I thought I bluffed you there. I thought you might be listening, but I tried. I bluffed as much as I can. Okay, if you give me an email and pick a digital download DVD, it has to be a digital download. Some people have tried to get courses and stuff, but it has to be one of the DVDs from the GingerGM shop. This is my email. And if you go to gingergm.com, have a look at the chess products we have there. Everyone else have a look as well. If you want to improve your chess, go and buy one there. So we're going to end the stream on that quite weird note there. Remember, if you want to support the stream, then subscribe. If you want to give to a charity, we're trying to raise 1,000 or as much as we can towards 1,000, so we can give some money to save some cats, save some animals who have been abused, old houses. It's a great way to donate. I'm playing Ben Feingold's on Friday. I think I've got a stream tomorrow booked in. I'm streaming, I think, tomorrow. I have to double check that. And I will put up the new stream schedule below. I'm definitely streaming on Wednesday and Friday. So there's still time to get ready for the Ben Feingold match. So thanks for everyone who's come along. I hope you have a great Easter. I've given my Easter gift away there. Free DVD. Hope you enjoy it. Bloody annoying. I thought I was going to get you there. How can he guess the A pawn? How can he guess the A pawn? Unbelievable. Okay, have a great Easter, everyone. Enjoy yourselves, and I'll see you again soon. Goodbye for now, and have a good time. Bye.